All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Ferns World, the podcast that brings you behind the scenes look at becoming an entrepreneur. All right. Welcome to Ferns World, the official first episode of Ferns World. My name is Fernando, and this is the inside look at my journey at becoming a successful entrepreneur. All right. So let's get started. I've been racking my brain legitimately for maybe 2-3 weeks on what kind of process or what kind of episode I want to, give or put out there, right? The first episode of Ferns World. And I did so much positioning cameras, getting different type of mics, getting over and over countless times of editing, and it was just I never really decided what I wanted to do. So I finally figured out. Today's first episode of Ferns World is we're going to talk about how to get ideas on creating episodes for your podcast. Let's begin. Okay. Hope I don't embarrass myself too much. Now, before I begin, I am not qualified, nor do I have the experience or the knowledge on teaching you on how to become a successful entrepreneur. No idea. Without further ado, let's get started. This is what I do. Okay, so I'm gonna YouTube and first episode, right? So podcast ideas for first episode, right? That should be enough, right? Camera up there. There we go. Here are some ideas, right? The first thing that popped up on Google was your thoughts. You can create an entire podcast revolving around your thoughts. That's totally true. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. All right. Number 2, interview the experts. I also plan to do that, which, by the way, a little bit on my my to-do list, right? For people that are following me on my to-do list, I've actually reached out to one business owner, and that's not enough. I should be doing maybe like 10 or 20 per day, but let's start with that one, right? Let's start off with that one. So, boom, reached out to a business owner, an amazing business owner. I'm talking to her right now to see what would be a great day to sit down and get interviewed, right? She is epic. She is definitely not a single mother. She is a mother. She's a realtor. She is a yoga instructor, a yogi, if you will. And she is just a hard charger, nonstop, always on the go. Oh, and she has a bunch of cool videos and stuff. But I'm excited to get her involved. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but like I said, today was the first time I'm reaching out to her like that. Now, next episode, back to the episode ideas, right? So the third episode looks like answer audience's questions. I wish I had an audience. Help me, I'm poor. Okay, number 4, your blog posts. Yes, I know I can do that one too. That's such a good idea. I could totally just tell you all about my blogs that I've written on my first website and the blogs I've created on my second website. That's a good episode, but that's not. I'm not gonna do that one right now. Anyways, another one is something you enjoy talking about. My gosh, these podcast series is just keep talking about yourself, right? I'm just trying to get the idea that that's what it's about. Oh, here we go. 10 beginners tips for starting a first podcast. Number 1, plan your content. Yeah, doesn't work. Well, I mean, it works, but I don't know. I'm so indecisive, guys. Like legit indecisive. I have no idea how this is gonna come out. Right? Invest in a quality microphone. Yes, that is so true. So true. If you ever want to start a podcast for yourself or a video series, you have to get yourself in a good mic, right? This mic right here that I bought is a USB from Amazon, right? It's just a cheap generic mic, and I'm gonna have to go back and edit the audio quality because it has this humming the whole way, and it bugs the living crap out of me. So I will to fight against that. I'm ordering mics now. I'm still asking a couple friends for advice for mics. I should probably look into that right now too. On top of that, but um, but yes, definitely recommend buying yourself a good mic. This one was like $30. And the problem that I have with this mic is one, you get feedback. Two, I have bought two of those suckers. I bought two of these. The other one's over here, and I can't listen to them simultaneously. I have to either listen one or the other, and the computer doesn't read them together at the same time. So that's been a pain in the butt. Okay, what else? What else here? That's kind of cool. Looks like they're telling me to get myself a Blue Yeti USB for 120 bucks. Not bad. All right. Next, number three, third tip. Get a professionally made podcast cover image and intro. Yeah, that looks great. The tips on becoming a podcaster, right? So I first talking about the mic, um, talking about the image I got there of myself, and then number four, follow an outline. Right, right. I have an outline. In fact, intro, what I wanted to talk about, what I want to discuss, close-ups, and revert. Yeah, haven't followed any of it. I'm a freaking basket case. Anyways, so that's tip number four. Number five, get personal. All right, I feel like I'm getting personal with you guys. You understand my flaws and my failures, right? Number six, get a dedicated podcasting web host. Huh. Post. Once your podcast is live, it has the potential of being streamed by thousands of listeners. When this happens, it's important that your podcast file host can handle the bandwidth. Okay. Option. I mean, I feel like I should just leave it on Instagram, right? Instagram or YouTube. Why do I have to get like an additional host? I mean, it'd be wise, but I'm nowhere near that right now. I think I just everything. But I mean, if you have free YouTube that you can pretty much post all your videos and then just have someone follow you, it's like I don't even have a great mic. This mic sucks. I'm literally just videotaping and just gonna use my iPhone mic. So I'm gonna hold off on doing that one. Number seven, promote your blog or landing page in the podcast. That's smart. So let me do that right now. So if you are interested in wanting to follow me more on what I should and shouldn't do in becoming a successful entrepreneur or my journey, please follow me on Instagram and on YouTube. It's Ferns World _ I know. Hey, number eight, ask your listeners to subscribe and leave a review. Yes, so please subscribe to my YouTube or my Instagram, and please leave all the comments, all the nasty comments you want to say about me. You want to fight about it? And any positive ones that you have to say. I'll be like I said, this is on the go. Podcasting, vlogging. This is just really learning as I go. I don't know what I'm doing, and if you have any ways to improve my show or improve my angulation or mics or anything like that, let me know. I'm gonna try to follow them as much as I can. So, number 9, learn basic audio editing. Literally, this is the part that takes you forever. Just yesterday alone, yesterday night, I I started working on my first episode, right, of Ferns World, and it lasted me from like 4 o'clock in the afternoon till midnight last night, right? Yeah, around midnight, of trying to figure out the right editing, trying to figure out, constantly re-recording myself because I didn't like the way it looked. And then when I finally got all that stuff set right, I have to videotape or make sure put everything, all the audio files in an editing program, so then I can mix it well and then copy and ever. And then finally, near the end, when I decided it took a crap. The program just shut down. It just said, "Bye, I'm not dealing with this anymore." Gone. I'm just like, so over it. And it's, the programs I'm using iMovie and GarageBand, both for Mac Pro or iOS systems. It's a bit of a learning curve. I don't know how to do it right, so I had to look all this stuff up, and I wish I videotaped it, but for the most part, it's a pain in the butt. If you guys are very familiar with it, if you have another editing system, please let me know. I see it, like a lot of the stuff here that they're mentioning is Odyssey, Acoustica, SoundForge Pro. All these guys, I've tried them and they're free, but it's not worth it. The free ones just, they're great for a little bit, but then they're just not. They don't hold up. They don't hold up pretty well. So I wouldn't recommend that. Number 10, be yourself. Yeah, this is me being me. So I guess that concludes my first. I guess this is my first episode. Huh? Yeah, this is my first episode. This is the 10 beginner tips for starting your first podcast, and hope you like it. So what did we learn today? Let's just give a quick little rundown. Again, plan your content. I've written down literally every episode, everything that I could think about, right, that I wanted to show on the podcast. But I'm so indecisive, it's not going to work. So number 2, invest in a good quality mic. I agree. I totally agree with investing yourself on a good mic. Number 3, create a cool little podcast cover image for your intro. Did that free. I did it for free on Canva.com. There's some, you can go on Fiverr.com. That's another, it's an outsourced company for a lot of freelancers that can get you your whole logo and all that stuff. If you want to spend it, you can spend anywhere from like $60-$80 for the logo. It's great and everything. But I mean, if you can go to Canva.com, which is a free graphic little program, it's great. I was able to create this. Anyways, and then number 4, follow an outline. I write down, step 1, talk about this, step 2, step 3, step 4, and then get all your points across. Okay, number 5, the 5th reason or 5th tip that you can do is to get personal. I just can't see myself making a video or anything that has to do with my lifestyle fake or acted out. I have to be as legit as possible because my friends and family will call me out like there's nobody's business. Love you guys. Number 6, get a dedicated podcasting host. I'm there yet at that level to have a really legit podcast, series. So I'm just going to use YouTube and Instagram to get my point across. Number 7, promote your blog and landing page in your podcast. Super smart. When it comes to starting your podcast, you want to make sure you keep promoting yourself. Number 8, ask your listeners to subscribe and to leave a review. Another good advice. I already said that. Another thing I need to do is number 9, learn the basic audio editing. Legit. I spent hours on that, just on this portion alone. And then number 10, be yourself or be myself. So there you go. This is my first ever episode of Ferns World, and it is about getting ideas or how to start a podcast or tips and tricks. Okay. Hope you guys like it. If you don't agree with it, please let me know. And if you think that there's another page, I'm down to check it out. See what you think. This is just the first ever episode. Anyways, other than that, have a wonderful life and God bless. We will see you until next time. Actually, we'll see you tomorrow because I'm probably going to do another episode and I'll probably do another to-do list. Anyways,